Oh yeah. My name's Gabe Flores, and
Does it have a name?
the new space is called Surplus Space,
Okay.
and it's pretty much just the property. So in the summertime, we're going to be launching an outdoor performance space that launches in June, and then we have our parlor space, which is where we're sitting now. So that's for two-dimensional and three-dimensional work, and then the gallery proper, which is 8 feet by 25 feet, 10-foot ceilings, and then that's primarily installation, video, interactive works.
Cool.
Yeah, and this gallery will be very, very different from the other gallery, just mainly because of the type of footprint that it has. I've been in this neighborhood, gosh, for a little over 14 years. I used to have a house right behind Rerun, and I had that for like 14 years. And so like I've had this house for, gosh, since July, and it's kind of like a partnership between me and a friend. I'm kind of like doing the rehab on it, but part of my agreement is that I have to activate it as an art space. And it's kind of like just having fun with agreements and sort of mutually beneficial sort of like community-based projects.
So is it your intention to, obviously it is, to really integrate it into a neighborhood and have kind
Totally.
of art sort of functioning alongside residences and
Oh yeah,
life?
absolutely. Yeah, and I'm really curious about like the thing that I'll probably always be able to have. Like I'll probably always have a house, or I'll have a place where I'll be sleeping, and like if I can utilize that space as exhibition space, then it means that I'll probably always have a space, and that I can have sort of like I can have a space for like 2 years at a time or 3 years at a time, and it'll just kind of allow it to be kind of, I don't know, allows it to be flexible enough for like my own lifestyle.
Let me kind of connect this back then to going back to Place, which just closed. Totally different space. I didn't visit it unfortunately before it closed, but it seems like, because it's in a mall and you've got first of all, you can't really control who comes in through the door or anything about them, right? Anybody can come in, and it's in a mall, so people are there not necessarily just to look at art, but also to shop.
Yeah.
Whereas this is I'm guessing maybe more like personally curated, and also you can control who comes in through the door. So was it your intention to kind of do each thing alongside each other?
Yeah, I wanted to have both at the same time, and that's totally what the plan was. The plan was for Place to continue through November of 2015, and then I think this project will continue through, I think, December of 2015, and then I'll kind of take it from there. But I wanted to experience both projects, mainly because of the lack of anonymity that is here. It's like having my neighbors come over, like inviting my neighbors over once a month.
Yeah.
Which adds this other kind of dynamic, especially once we have the outdoor space. Because I'm going to make it fairly park-like out there, so there'll be several seating areas. There'll be like a barbecuer, and so if we have gallery hours are right now Saturdays noon to 6, but we're going to extend it to Sundays as well. So whenever we're open, it's going to function hopefully kind of like an art center. So people can come, they can hang out. There's no obligation to like purchase things. It's more of just to experience the space. And so that's what I'm kind of hoping happens, which is probably the biggest trust fall for my neighbors.
Yeah.
Because they are probably not wanting to invade too much. There's also like that, I don't know, what is that saying, like, good borders makes good neighbors, or something like that.
Fences make good neighbors.
Yeah. And like, what happens when we start taking down those fences? Like, do I not good neighbors anymore? But they're so cool. My neighbors are like super cool. So I'm excited to be able to play with an audience that's much different than the mall.